Ong with 10 on the shot clock. Ong, still with the basketball. Ong, pass to Joey Mora. Touch pass. Mendoza open. And she scores! What a play by the Philippine Navy. Go for gold, another look. Easy 2 points for Janelle Mendoza. Alicia the inbounder. Sian takes the free throw jumper. Good! April Sian converts.
WNBL prayer.
Every goodness, wisdom, and strength comes and begins. We are ever grateful as we hold before you all that we have and all that we are. Father, in our every sport and tournament, we ask you, keep us away from any danger, injury, accident, or untoward incident. Keep us safe and free.
Thank you very much, Philippine Army Lady Battalion. Now let's make a turn for the Lady Spartan to the center court to gather as well and sing the Quezon hymn. There you have it, Quezon Lady Spartan. You may go back to your respective places or be seated.
Magandang araw Pilipinas, magandang araw lalawigan ng Pampanga. Welcome to the continuing action from the 2022 Women's National Basketball League regular season. This is the final day of the elimination round, and today it's going to be the Philippine Army Lady Battalion taking on the Stan Quezon Lady Spartan. Two teams that are at the tail end of the standings, but they are still much in the fight for the semifinals. Of course, the one of the teams today, the Army Lady Battalion, they are out to get out of their funk. Why? They want to break their 5-game losing streak, or make that a 6-game losing streak rather. Meanwhile, the Lady Spartans are still in search for their first victory after 7 tries. Of course, these teams met each other last March 20, and the Army emerged victorious 68-60. Now, you'll be surprised that the field goal shooting of Quezon was much better, but in the end, the Army had more chances to score. One big factor, their big edge in rebounds, 52-39. Of course, one player that has really carried the cudgels right now for Army is no other than Vanji Soriano. Of course, Vanji is trying her best to make up for the absence of their key players, Janine Pontes and Chak Kabinbin, who are right now in the Southeast Asian Games for national team duty. Okay, in their game the other day against the Lady Generals of Taguig, Vanji exploded for 21 points and 11 rebounds. So it goes to show that they are really out to compete. Meanwhile, for the Lady Spartans, like what I said, they're still in search for their first win, and they will rely heavily again on the good play of Kat Araha. Of course, Kat Araha, she has again also tried her best to find the first win of the Lady Spartan. Of course, the other day they played against the Air Force Air Defenders, but they fell short in the end. But still, good numbers for Kat, 15 points, 10 rebounds. But before anything else, I turn you over to our Coliseum announcer to introduce the starting lineups.
Welcome to WNBL 2022 season, ang tunay na liga ng atletang Pilipina. It's the Lady Battalion versus Lady Spartan. Now let's make way for the starting lineups. First, for the Philippine Army Lady Battalion. Playing center number 3, playing center number 12, Kikay Gandalia. Shooting guard number 8, Julina Go. Quezon Lady Spartan is led by Christine Irish Isip.
With 2 wins and 5 losses, of course they are in a 5-game losing streak. Meanwhile, the Lady Spartan on a much worse 7-game losing streak. So definitely, one of those streaks will end today. Somebody will enter or will end the elimination round on a positive note. And for the Lady Battalion, they also want to win to take that positive energy into the semifinals. Kick out. 3 on the way. Short. Picked up by Soriano. Back to Soriano. Base slide. They give her the baseline. Nope. All right. Lady Spartan on the run. Oh, pass is too strong. So scoring, don't see her. Alaha nets the 2 points. So far, so good for the Lady Spartan. Soriano to Flormata. Back to Borja. To the post. Jumper is good. Elisan with the 2 points. Lady Battalion keeping in step. You know, yesterday, the thing with the Army, they only had 10 players in uniform. Meanwhile, Araha with the first 3-point shot of the game, and that's another good sign for the Lady Spartan. Now, talking about the Lady Battalion yesterday, though they played with only 10 players in uniform, and at the end, I guess fatigue caught up with the team, because when you think about it, you only have 10 players to choose from. They had to play heavy minutes, no doubt, especially the starters. Go. Think about it. Gives it to Araha. Will use the screen. Bounce pass, and Gandalia was not ready to receive. Well, nice pick, but a little late on the roll. Take a look at this replay. First triple of the game, courtesy of Araha. Inside. Oh, the defense was snapping. And credit Soriano, a good movement without the ball by Vanji. Go. She likes the shot, and the shot likes her back. Well, she had 4 of those the other day. Flormata. Borja. Survey. To the corner. Elisa, no. She gets it back. Oh, pass intercepted. Alaha will ignite the fast break. Go. Faking the 3. Penetrates inside. Hortaleza. Top of the key. Cancho. Nope. All right, Army on the attack. Loke stops. Pops. Nope. And Coach Isip says, take it easy. Go. For 3. Different angle. Same result. All right, Coach Jerry sensing danger. He calls a timeout. Let's take a look at this action from Jolina Go. She shoots from the left, good. And she also shoots from the right. Same result. Shooting 4 triples in the game, and right now the Lady Spartan on an 11-2 run. You can say that Go has the license to shoot wherever she plays. No, whether it be the Ateneo in college or the RP team, her previous team in the WNBL, the Pacific Water. Meanwhile, Roque makes sure that Quezon will not pull away, keeping the lead manageable. In the game for the first time is Cala Buendia. Go from 15 feet. Yes! Well, I said Jolina Go had 4 triples yesterday. She also had 1 field goal for 14 points. So Jolina is showing us that she can also score from short distance. Soriano attacks the basket, gets 2 more points. Again, a tough task for Vanji and company. They have to make up for the 25 points that Janine Ponteos usually gives them. Oh, sidestep by Cancho. No good. Buendia batting inside against 2 green shirts. And the numbers prevail. Soriano quickly to Sok Borja. Inside to Flor Mata. Oh, Flor Mata could not control it. Instead, they recover. Inside again to Flor Mata. They have the size mismatch. Well, of course, anybody who guards Flor Mata is a mismatch. Lalaine Flor Mata is obviously the tallest player right now in the WNBL. All right, Jade Valenzuela is in the game for the first time. Expect the tempo to rise a notch with the entry of a energy bunny in Jade Valenzuela. This girl is full of energy. All right, Go pops out. Third attempt, no good this time. Soriano with another rebound. She had it, remember, she had a double-double yesterday. Soriano inside, Flor Mata. Flor Mata, no, Flor Mata gets her own miss. Flor Mata. 2 straight misses for Lalaine. Valenzuela will take it easy. Crossing the timeline. Under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Fast-paced, first quarter we have here. Hardly any fouls by both sides. Steal completed by the Army. It's with Sok Borja. Borja quickly to the cutting Roque. Yes, yes. All right, the lead is down to 2. Look at this fast break. Anchored on Gretchen Roque. Yes, yes. Another angle. Same, just as nice. We'll be back for more of your 2022 WNBL. On your screens right now, the huddle of the Philippine Army Lady Battalion. The title of our graphic is very appropriate. The succumbing to the higher-ups. And like what I said, the Army suffering from a personnel shortage yesterday. And since they had a very short rotation, fatigue set in towards the end. That's why Taguig was able to bounce back and get the victory. But meanwhile, Roque, another fast break. This time it's not successful, but they keep it stolen by Valenzuela. Valenzuela now running. That's her game. Oh, tap from behind. Great defense by Army. Soriano gets it. She controls it. Garcia, Euro step. No. And Flor Mata is hacked. First foul on Cara Buendia. And to the line, Lalaine Flor Mata. You can say, well, some form of rekindling the Ateneo-Lasal rivalry. Of course, Buendia from Ateneo, Flor Mata from Lasal. But I understand that they are from a separate generation. So they did not reach each other, or they did not play each other in the UAP. I believe Lalaine already graduated when Cara started playing for the Ateneo. But here's another girl from Ateneo, Jolina Go. No. Soriano. Quickly to Roque. I like the intensity of Gretchen Roque. But she misses. Flor Mata clears. Flor Mata hacked again. Of course, right now I can safely say that the hack of Flor Mata strategy is, well, of course, the lane is solid from a 3-point distance. Of course, talking about Lalaine. Look, finds Hortaleza. No, too strong. Buendia's there. Oops, it slips from the hands of Flor Mata. Well, that was a gimme. So lucky break here for over. Forced by the Lady Spartan. What a triple there by Buendia, restoring the lead to the Lady Spartan. Chance here for the last basket. Valenzuela taking too time. The defense was all over her. And that's the horn to end our first period. Let's look at some highlights from that just concluded first 10 minutes. Of course, Jolina Go showing that she can also shoot from close distance. And then the Army fighting back. Jolina Go, one of her 2 triples from opposite sides in this first quarter. Gretchen Roque, all intensity. And that's her score, 20-19, a 1-point lead for the Lady Spartan. We'll be back with the second quarter. You're watching the 2022 WNBL. And now the Air Force. They ended their elimination round campaign with 6 straight wins after losing their first 2 games. And that's the opposite of the Army. They won their first 2 games, and now they have lost 5 straight games. Josephine Lavalle is in the game for the first time for the Army Lady Battalion. Oh, this shot is short. I saw that. I saw the flight of the ball, the Spalding basketball. It looks like Catara has not rested yet. Carol Sangalan is also in the game for the first time. Buendia. Oh, she hit one earlier. So she's 1 of 2 from long distance. Soriano, the point forward, penetrates. Yes! Vanji Soriano, 2 more points. Former FEU Lady Tamarao. Steal here completed by the Army. They are on top after that basket by Soriano. And Soriano adds to the lead. So a barrage here by Soriano. Buendia against 2 defenders. And a great job by the defense clogging the passing lane, causing Buendia to pass it out of bounds. Look at this, the point forward, Vanji Soriano. And then Soriano with back-to-back hits. That's why Army's on top, 23-20. Inside, great move without the basket, but Soriano unable to complete. Could have been a grand slam. For that first quarter, rather, one player in double figures. It's for that first quarter, rather, one player in double figures. It's Jolina Go with 10 points for the Lady Spartan, and after her, it's Kat Ara with 5. On the part of the Army, you know, Diane Helisa is leading the way with 7 points. Vanji Soriano with 6 points, but right now, of course, Vanji with back-to-back hits, so she now has 10 points to lead the way for the Army Lady Battalion. Meanwhile, Gandalia offline. Borja with the rebound. Quickly now, Borja spots Roque. Roque underneath, and Roque is fouled by Hortaleza. At the line, Gurechi Roque. Another stat I'd like to share from that first quarter was the big advantage of the Army as far as rebounds is concerned. Even though they're behind by 1 point, they won the rebound battle 15-11. And then another stat that I like to look at is the second chance points. Army 7 against none for the Lady Spartan. And I was told by a coach, one of my coach friends before, that, you know, if a team dominates stats like second chance points, offensive rebounds, there's a big chance that team will go on to win the game. Ara asking for a... Oh, they asked Sangalang to go back. I believe Cancio was not given the proper clearance, and it will be Sangalang who will jump against Garcia. And obviously Sangalang with her wingspan advantage wins the tap, but it goes to the wrong party. Garcia. Sok! Pasok! So 3-pointer here for Sok Borja. Araha. This is now the biggest lead of the Army, 27-20. Possibly even more with this turnover. Borja to Roque at the post. Kick out. Flor Mata asking for it. Flor Mata met by the triple team. And a frustration foul given up by Roque. Yep, she just lost the ball. Look at this ball movement, resulting in an open Sok Borja. From another angle, it looks just as nice. So, we'll double check. I still believe Ara has not yet been rested in this game. She is out to do an Iron Woman job. Probably play the whole 40 minutes if needed. Offensive foul. Very clear. Fighting on that screen. Cancio, a little hyperactive on that screen. Yes. A nudge, a late nudge on a Sok Borja. Hey, Flor Mata! And you can see the frustration as Jolina Go just throws the ball away in frustration. Yes, great recognition. All right, at the line, Lalaine Flormata. This time she misses. Ball is recovered by the Lady Spartan. Alaha for three! Short! And picked up by Comeso. Quickly now, Sok Borja. Roque to Flormata. Look at that, Flormata draws three defenders. That means two teammates are open. Borja inside, and the pass is too strong, and Borja catches it with her face. I mean Roque rather. Of course, later on, oh, look at this score. No score yet. That's right, no score yet. 10 points straight for the Army. And Quezon is stagnant at 20 points. Of course, our score after the first quarter was 20-19, a 1-point lead for the Spartan, but that's now ancient history. Gandalia, still no points for Quezon. Borja! Nope. And I like the energy here of Gretchen Roque, just fighting for every possession. Okay, Araha. Back to Gandalia. Araha will try again. Short. And Flormata grabs the rebound. Of course, points in the paint, 20-6. Well, I'm not surprised. No, when you have people like Lalaine Flormata and Gretchen Roque inside, that's a given. Oh, meanwhile, we have an unsportswoman-like foul. And referee Buenaventura will review. Let's see what happened here. An unsportswoman-like foul. Okay. Oh, landing spot foul. A landing... And it seems Comeso is still favoring her... That's right. And referees confirm it is indeed a flagrant foul on Nicole Cancho. That's why now Cancho has to sit down for 3 playing minutes. She will be eligible by the 1 minute and 19-second mark of this second quarter. Well, let's hope the ankle of Comeso is okay. She's still trying to, stretch it out. So at the line, we will see free throws from Christina Comeso. And after this, ball possession will stay with the Army Lady Battalion. Okay, so it will mean 3 free throws now for Comeso because she was fouled attempting a 3-point shot. First one is good for Comeso, so 2 more. Two for 2. Okay, 1 more coming for Comeso. And again, almost 6 minutes gone by, still no score. Okay, a miss for Comeso, so 2 out of 3. But ball will stay with the Army. Well, we better check our score. Is that right? Is that right? 31-20? Oh yes, it's correct. It's correct, 31-20. Meanwhile, a turnover. So a good way to make up for the Lady Spartan. They have denied that extra possession. Go. Oh, too strong. Over the head of Carol Sangalang. Meanwhile, Hortaleza wanted... See, you can see Hortaleza wanted to call a timeout, but referee Buenaventura says, nope, we're going to have a jump ball. Yes, you see, Hortaleza was trying to call a timeout, but yes, she tried to call it twice, but referee says, no, she is not in the proper position to call a timeout because the ball is locked, and it's with the Lady Spartan. So a chance here for Quezon to finally end their drought here in the second quarter. Go. They need points now. They haven't scored here in the second. Gandalia, looper. No. Won by Sanggalang. First shot clock here for Quezon. Still no points. Ball tap goes. On your screens right now, the Lady Spartan of Quezon. Right now, they have not scored. Yes, that's true. They have not scored yet here in the second quarter. 7 minutes almost. So they are now 0 of 9 in this second quarter. They were 8 of 17. Yes, they were 8 of 17 in that first quarter. That's solid, 47%. So since they were 8 of 17, they are now 8 of 26. So that's a big drop. Well, their percentages has dropped to almost half. So Marites Gadian seeing action today. She was the 10th player actually. She was the 10th player of Army the other day, but she did not play. But she was in uniform. She was on the bench. Coach Jerry just decided not to field her. But now she's seeing action today. Long bomb! Still no go. Oh, Borja is on the floor right now. You know, in the WNBL, there was a game I remember that I covered. One team shot only 2 points for one whole period. I'm just trying to recall what team that was. But right now, at the rate things are going, you know, Quezon might just have the dubious distinction of not scoring in a quarter. Oh, look at that. Look at those. Look at the physical contact inside. So no wonder Sokbor is took some time not to stand up. And that was a hit that she took. So again, I repeat, we have 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. No score. Yes, no score for the Lady Spartan here in the second quarter. And of course, if you're the Lady Spartan, you will do everything to avoid that dubious distinction of not scoring in a quarter. A great interception. Will this be their icebreaker? Valenzuela has the ball. The Spalding basketball. Whoops! Fall away from the action. Sanggalang get a little bit too physical for her own good. Take a look at it again. Of course, Valenzuela was looking for a teammate, but you know, Sanggalang just moved a tad bit, setting up that screen. So that's why the referee called the offensive foul. Long bomb, no. Valenzuela. She signals the same play. They are behind by 30. They have not scored in this quarter. Sanggalang pivots. Finds Araha. Araha. Fancy dribble. Runner! Still no basket for the Lady Spartan. A minute and 26 left. Point forward, Vanji. Comeso. She looks okay, huh? After she slightly rolled her ankle from that unsportswoman-like foul. Hey, on your screens, huh? You can see Coach Ryan Joseph Pino on the bench of the Lady Spartan. All right, Valenzuela. Big chance here for the Spartan. Yes, finally. After almost 9 minutes. Yes, after almost 9 minutes. The Lady Spartan have finally scored here in the second quarter, and now they are on a rampage of sorts. But a steal by the Army. Garcia is fouled on the way to the basket. Woo, let's catch our breath. Look at this. You have to celebrate this fast break, and that Gatorade fast break was brought to you by Gatorade. Nothing beats Gatorade. That is the first 2 points of Quezon in this second period. After almost 9 minutes of action. So now they avoid the dubious distinction of going scoreless in a quarter. Of course, some trivia. Since we are in Pampanga right now, did you know that the Kapampangan word for egg is ebun? Yeah. That's our trivia of the day. If you want more trivia, I'll give you trivia later on, if there is an opportunity. Of course, Quezon avoiding the ebun. After that fast break. Now they're looking for their second basket. Araha for 3. Nope. And it's won by Soriano. Soriano with a shovel pass. Oh! That pass was meant for another teammate, but Sagaino more than willing to catch it and shoot. And at the end of the first half, our score is 37-22. A big factor for this big run by the Army Lady Battalion is no other than Vanji Soriano. And Vanji all over the place at 10 points, 4 rebounds, plus of course her duties as point forward. And Soriano, and we'll break down it even further when we return with a halftime analysis after this commercial break. Stay with us for more of your Women's National Basketball League 2022.
Five straight points for Air Force. Columna scores and a foul. Karen Columna with a nice move inside, putting on the moves against Josephine Ong. Karen Columna with a fadeaway shot. Ong with the ball against Del Carmen. Ong with a drive. Ong, dipsy-do, and one. Josephine Ong hangs in the air to score that layup. Ong escapes Del Carmen, and look at that. Josephine Ong with that difficult layup. Yeah. Oh, what a crossover there by Del Carmen. Del Carmen is good.
crossover move by Del Carmen, producing a basket, leaving the defender behind.
Oh, with 10 on the shot clock. Oh, still with the basketball. Oh, pass to Joey Bora. Touch pass. Mendoza open. And she scores! What a play by the Philippine Navy. Go for gold, another look. Easy 2 points for Janelle Mendoza and
WNBL.
Galicia the inbounder. Siat takes the free throw jumper. Good! April Siat converts! April Siat giving Taguig the victory.
Handa na makipagsabayan kahit anong nakaharang handang tapak.
Big gamble here. Oh, alley-oop is good for Ramos. Oh, look at Ramos. Look at the elevation.
Larong aking pinag-usayan, walang pakay kahit na malagayan, kahit anong sabihin nila.
Here's Abel and good tap from behind. Capuso will go for back-to-back hits, but he is blocked. Public display of projection there. Again, ooh, wow. Just like in volleyball.
Yan sa akin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at tangarin.
Chan using the Villanueva screen. Chan to Villanueva. 1 second. Oh! Buzzer beater! Now, what a game. I say, what a game from Ivan Villanueva. You know, capping off that strong third quarter with this late triple.
Ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown. Hanggang makipagsabayan, NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan.
Alley-oop play, what a finish! Alley-oop finish. Shane Agot.
Sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami. Malupit ka dumiskate. Hanggang pakita sa mundo.
It's with Cabico. Cabico bounce pass in traffic. Oh, you don't do that. You don't do a bounce pass in traffic. Santos! Dipsy-doo! Strip shot, Dipsy-doo. Woohoo!
Patuloy pa din sa pag-angat, hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad. Ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at tangarin.
It's with Capasio. Alves all alone. And here's Slammer! Vincent Alves! For that, let us savor El Dunco! Yaso!
Ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown. Hanggang makipagsabayan, NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan.
Cabico. Making the pass, Babra! 2 points! Playground basketball there by Captain Greg Cabico.
Pag-usayan, tuloy-tuloy lang. Kakayanin na lahat na harapin. Kahit mahirap sisikapin akutin.
Steal here. It's with Tamayo. Mangalino. Whips it inside to a teammate. Oh, Dipsy-doo! By Sampang. And Sampang introducing himself very well to the NBL audience.
Hindi na pwede na ako'y panghinaan. Lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaan.
Found by Lagrama. Lagrama in transition. Look at that move by Topeng Lagrama. Wraparound move, eluding the defense of Makati. Look at that.
Dapat pag-usayan, tuloy-tuloy lang. Kakayanin na lahat na harapin. Kahit mahirap sisikapin abutin.
Teduyo, the inbounder, with 1 on the shot clock. The lob to Ramos for the dunk! Ramos with the slam. What a well-executed play for the Quezon Barons.
Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan. Lakas at tapang sa bawat laban. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalap ng puso.
Halftime score 37-22, a 15-point lead for the Army Lady Battalion over the Quezon Lady Spartan. And you see the records of our team. Of course, in that first quarter, it was a toe-to-toe battle as Quezon wanting to end the elimination round on a positive note. But Army matching them shot for shot. Of course, Jolina Go finding the mark early. And then Roque. Intensity all over. 1 point lead for Quezon, 20-19. And now here's the big story in the second quarter. The Lady Spartan did not score for the first 9 minutes of the game. It was all Army. Yep, Army was simply all over the place, hitting from every angle. And it took 9 minutes for Quezon to score their only field goal. I would like to talk about the field goal percentage because after the first quarter, we reported 47% shooting for Quezon, but now with their 1 out of 10 clip in that second quarter, their percentage dropped all the way to 27%. Of course, we are not surprised that Army is winning the battle for the rebounds, of course, with their obvious size advantage. Of course, leading scorers, Jolina Go with 10, Araha with 5 for the Lady Spartan, Vanji Soriano with 10 points, and Diane Helisan, a surprise 7 points. To complement Lalaine Flormata, 6 points, Gretchen Rock with 5 points. You see the other leading scorers there. Of course, Coach Jenny Gadong, very happy with what happened in that second quarter. Of course, it's too early to celebrate as we still have the entire second half ahead of us. Hello again, Philippines. My name is Ati Sorvino, live and direct here from the Brenzi Giao Convention Center in San Fernando City, Pampanga. You're just in time to join us for the start of the second half of this great game between the Philippine Army Lady Battalion in green against the white shirts of the Stan Quezon Lady Spartan. And we open hostilities with a turnover by Army. In that first half, as we reported, the Lady Spartan with more turnovers. By the way, after this game, we will have another game, actually the final game of the elimination round of the WNBL. It's going to be the league-leading Taguig Lady Generals against the unpredictable Go for Gold Navy Lady Sailors. That should be a good one. The Lady Generals hoping to end the elimination round as number 1 and on a winning note. Meanwhile, the Lady Sailors are looking for favorable position entering the semifinals. Great defense here. Ball is too far. Shot clock is down to 5. They have to fire. No good. And Flormata clears it to Soriano. You can see Soriano is doing the role that is usually done by Chaka Binbin. Of course, Chaka Binbin is in Vietnam right now with her teammate Janine Ponteos and another WNBL player, Andrea Tonko of Navy, together with Tuina Guitinco of WNBL 3x3. The four of them will play in the basketball tournament, the women's basketball tournament starting today. Roque on the receiving end of that great assist by Sok Borja. And now Roque with the steal. Borja, oh, extra pass. And the foul is given up. Now, talking about the SEA Games, to update you guys, last night, Janine Pontejos and the 3x3 team, together, that's composed of Janine, Claire Castro of the Parañaque Lady Aces, April Bernardino, and Angelica Surada. They finished in 4th place, though they lost to Indonesia in the battle for the bronze. There you have it. These ladies are in Indonesia right now. Of course, they will all play in the women's basketball tournament starting today in Hanoi. Of course, they completed the 3x3 the other day. Philippines unsuccessful in defending their gold medal. They will finish in 4th place. Well, anyway, they still have they have 1 year to recover because the SEA Games, the next SEA Games will be next year already in Cambodia, 2023. So they don't need to wait for 2 years. They only have to wait for 1 year to get back at the opposition and reclaim that gold medal. Meanwhile, Araha is back. Cancio is also back from her forced respite after that unsportswoman-like foul. Oh, Soriano is pushed out of bounds. Out of bounds. Oh, 3 fouls now on Hortaleza. But Nug will see action. She did not play yesterday. She did not play yesterday, and now she will replace Nicole Cancio. Borja against Valenzuela to Roque at the post. Roque! Oh, Roque, that is an obvious offensive foul. She introduced her elbow. Third foul on Roque. Look at this. She introduced her elbow to Jeline Batnag. What a way to welcome Batnag into the action. All right, Go has it. Go has been silent after her early explosion. Turnover, yes. Oh no, a counter steal here by the Lady Spartan. Batnag to Araha. Araha, you see the Sangalang screen, met by Flormata, bounce pass. Sangalang double at the post. Araha is open. Short. Recovered by Batnag. Batnag. And Batnag shows up a prayer. It's not answered. Instead, she will shoot 2 free throws. Follow Helisan. So at the line, take a look at Jeline Batnag. And first free throw is no good. Second one coming for Jeline. Air ball. 7-11 on our game clock in the third quarter. Take a look at this action earlier. Power rebound by Roque. And you can see the intensity on her face. And an extra pass. Unselfish basketball paying dividends for the Army. Of course, on your screen says Coach Jerry Gadong and his Lady Battalion. 8-0 run by the Lady Battalion. Of course, this is nothing new. They did that even much. They had a longer run in the second quarter. If I am not mistaken, they went on a yes. They my notes here says they went on a 15-0 run before Quezon finally scored. But this time, the Lady Spartan making sure that it will not take them 9 minutes to find the basket. So that ends the run of the Army, but Soriano says, let's start a new run with this 3-point shot. Valenzuela, Gandalia, Batnag pivots. Of course, you can say that Batnag was trying to fish a foul there. Soriano lobs inside to Roque. Roque back to Soriano. Sok. No. Valenzuela now on the run. Valenzuela applies the brakes to the cutting Araha. Still no good. And last touch on an Army player. Look at this pass here. Finding the open Vanji Soriano. Defense 1 second too late in challenging the shot. Traveling here on the Lady Spartan. And look at that. Post to Araha. They will wait for Valenzuela to orchestrate the play. Valenzuela. A bounce pass. Hits the foot of Vanji. So sideline inbound here by Batnag. Araha will use the Batnag screen. Will try to shake off the defense of Garcia. Yes! Good recognition to the opening Batnag. And of course for Batnag, that is an example of good movement without the basketball. Yeah, you move around. Don't wait for the ball to go to you. Be active. A nice screen there. Flermata rolling after the pick. 2 points. I think I've said this before. Lalaine once worked also as a coach. She was once part of the coaching staff of Enderon Colleges in Taguig. So she has a coaching background. Yes. Flermata, height is might. Flermata to Lavalle. Lavalle. Oops. Up, turnover. Stolen by Go. Go asking for it. They give it to Gandalia. So the center will bring it up. Alright, they give it now to Jolina Go. Go. Asking for movement. Oh, almost a steal there. Leatherlock. Who has it? It will be a jump ball at center court. That's right. Everybody was a hold of that Spalding basketball, the official basketball of the WNBL. I myself, I think I would like to have a Spalding basketball, so I can practice my shots when I'm not commentating. All right, tap to Army. Garcia, Comeso. All right, Gandalia will wait for her teammates. Batnag. Go is open, but she does not shoot. Instead, she passes, but it's stolen. Now, speaking of Spalding basketball, you know what I like? I like the multicolored basketball they use in the WNBL youth, the 14 and under division. That looks nice. Of course, before the WNBL, before this game, we had 4 games in the NBL youth, in the 14 and under, 16 and under, and 2 games in the under 19 division. And we'll share with you the results. We'll compile the results. We'll share it with you later. Of course, in the under 19 division, we'll just confirm the score. The Bulacan Red Arc defeating the very tall Parañaque Junior Aces. And after that, the Team Binyan winning over the San Pedro Key Masters. We'll give you the scores and some highlights after that. We'll also get the scores from the 14 and under and the 16 and under. Araha Actually, maybe in the next tournament, we can start probably a WNBL youth. Now we can hold a tournament for young girls, teenagers, 19 and under, 16 and under, 14 and under. Who knows, you might discover the next superstar of the WNBL in that tournament. Yes, that is the third foul. Yes, quick back-to-back fouls on Kat Garcia. Borja will take a rest. She'll definitely be back for the fourth quarter. Cancho to Araha. Araha crossing the timeline. Araha. Met by the defense. That's how much they respect her. And it's a turnover. On your screens right now, the huddle of the Philippine Army Lady Battalion. Of course, they are missing two key players today. Janine Pontejos, that's the average of Janine. That's the score of Janine when they first played the SparTANs last March 20. Chaka Binbin, they miss her playmaking. So you can say that Vanji Soriano has tried to do a little bit of everything of the roles left by Janine and Chak. Of course, Janine and Chak representing the country very well in the Southeast Asian Games. Meanwhile, a steal by Gandalia. Gandalia cannot coax it in. You know, speaking of the Southeast Asian Games, I have had the wonderful opportunity to cover the Southeast Asian Games in a foreign country. Okay? And you know what? The feeling there is the feeling that when you hear the Philippine national anthem being played, when our athletes win gold medals, it sends, your goosebumps get goosebumps. All right? It's a very, you cannot explain the feeling. We're just journalists accompanying the athletes. So how much more the athletes who exactly won the medal? All right, a rebound here, but stolen. They cannot convert at point-blank range, and I guess that has been the story right now as Soriano calls a timeout. All right, we'll have more of this game after this commercial break. Stay with us. You are watching the 2022 WNBL. Stay there, please. Back to live action. You're just in time to join us for the remaining 1 minute and 42 seconds of the third quarter. At the Servino here live and direct at the Brenzi Giao Convention Center in San Fernando City, Pampanga. Our score reads 50-26. A 24-point lead by the Army over Quezon, and they have possession. Soriano asking for some movement. Comeso pops out, receives. Comeso for three. Short. Ball is bouncing, won by Garcia. Back to Soriano. They'll set up the play again. Soriano bounced to the post. Roque, face basket. Roque is stolen by Araha. Araha. And Araha will give it to Gandalia. Soriano. Comeso cross court to the corner. Garcia, no. Roque has it. Such strength here from Gretchen Roque. And now Buendia, also a well-built player. Now you can say that the physique here, the physique of Carla Buendia is tailor-made for the professional game. Of course, you know, in the professional level, it is the physicality rises a notch. You know, the fouls hurt a little more, though the picks are a little more, they hurt a little more, though even simple contacts hurt a little more. So it's very important also to strengthen your body and bulk up, especially now that you're playing on the professional level. Fortaleza will return to the court. Okay, second free throw here for Carla Buendia. Comeso for three. Rims out. Rebound won by Buendia. Buendia to Hortaleza. Hortaleza now quickly to Go. Go has not scored in a long time. Cancho? Yes. So I guess the mindset of Jolina, since she is having trouble scoring, might as well set up her other teammates for easy scores. Shot clock winding down to 3. Actually, game clock down to 1 second. No. And that's the horn ending the third quarter. Our score is 50-28. The Philippine Army continuing their domination of the Lady Spartan with plays like that. Meanwhile, some flashes of brilliance from the Lady Spartan. Height is might, La Lady Flormata says. And we'll be back for the fourth quarter of this exciting ball game. You are watching the 2022 WNBL. Stay there, please. On your screens, the Philippine Army Lady Battalion, they're on top 50-28 as we begin hostilities here in the fourth and deciding quarter. So the Quezon Lady Sparta, they have 10 minutes to do something and reverse this result, the result in their favor. Let's see if they can overhaul this 22-point lead staring in their face. Here's the scoring by Pierce. Again, we go back to that second quarter. The Lady Sparta did not score at all for the first 9 minutes. That's the story there. That's why the Lady Battalion was able to pull away. But meanwhile, oh, steal here. Oh no, it's with Roque. All right, Soriano will set it up. Garcia pops out. Taking a three. Nope. They give it to Flormat at the post. Met by 3 defenders. Roque is open. Yes. 52-28. Okay, we will take this opportunity to congratulate House of Representatives member representing the 4th District of Quezon, Dr. Helen Tan. Of course, congratulations, Dr. Tan, for winning as the new governor of Quezon Province. So, starting this June, she will now be the governor that much as well. Looking again to the hustle stats, we call them the hustle stats. Second chance points, 11-0 in favor of Army. And then as offensive rebounds, we got, wow, 17 for Army and 9. Wow, 17 offensive rebounds for Army, only 9 for the Lady Spartan. Well, Quezon asking for a replay, but of course we know that a replay will only be granted in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. And we are still a long way from that. Lots of things can happen between now and then. Flormata hooks a pass to the corner. Strong. Sangalang has it. Fortaleza. Foul. Preemptive foul given up by Army. Go to Gandalia, to Araha. And they throw the ball away. So if we look at our stat sheet, it says here Araha was given 2 minutes of rest by Coach Isip. Look at the turnovers. That's almost the same. Just a 3 turnovers separating these teams. 16 for Army, 19 for the Lady Spartan. But again, one stat that has really helped the cause of Army is the rebounding, particularly on the offensive end. Gandalia, no. Sangalang. Battle for it. It goes to Roque. To Soriano. Soriano. And Helisan. Not in 2 points. 27-point lead. And yes, that is the biggest lead of Army. Is it 27 and counting? Steal by Soriano. Roque. Too deep. Goes to Soriano. They will reset. Flormata. Oh, Flormata hardly jumped there. We have a foul. And Flormata is assessed a loose ball foul. Hey, Roque getting a much-deserved rest. Valenzuela will come back, hoping her energy will rub onto her teammates. Goa will sit down. Also Gandalia. Actually, the Kike Gandalia is she's the only Lady Spartan who is averaging 10 points or more in this tournament. Araha, scoop shot, yes! Hoping this will be the start of good things for the Lady Spartan. Lavalle. And then they give it to Flormat at the post. Cross court. And ball will stay with the Army. Okay, Flormata. Nope. Rebound, Valenzuela. Valenzuela now to Hortaleza. Hortaleza erases her defender, but there will be a foul. Falls on Lavalle. So at the line, Erica Hortaleza, another former Far Eastern University Lady Tamarao. Oh, first one is a miss. Second one on the way for Erica. Oops. The referee says play on. That's okay. That's legal. Soriano inside. Lavalle. Nope. Soriano with the reverse. No good. Look at that. That's the perfect example of why Army is dominating the offensive boards. And it will go the way of... and why did they stop it? And now they have to attend to Hortaleza. Of course, this is not like football when there is such a thing as fair play, wherein the team will just kick the ball out of bounds to stop the play. And then, when play resumes, the opponent will give back the ball to the team. But that's football. This is basketball. It looks like Hortaleza is okay. She just got jarred a bit. She's a tough customer. Hortaleza is favoring her head. They better check that. Now we have some concussion protocols here. We are nearing the 4-minute mark. And Coach Iris will call a timeout. She will talk to her Lady Spartan about this remaining 4 minutes and change, and we'll be back for more. You're watching the 2022 WNBL. Don't change that channel, please. Center. Andy Cervino here at courtside, bringing you every bit of the action as it unfolds live and direct. Shout out to all our fans who are watching right now on Facebook Live. And if you did not catch our announcement yesterday, tell everyone that you can also watch the NBL Youth, WNBL, and the NBL on Kumu. That's right. We are now on Kumu. Just search for NBL, WNBL, or NBL Youth. Jolina, go! All right, you've hit the 4-minute mark. Soriano. Inside. Patient ball movement here by Army. 3 bomb, yes! Valenzuela to go for 3. She gets the 3 points back. Of course, that's nice, but Quezon needs stops. They cannot just trade baskets with the Army. 8-second violation, and that's what we're talking about. That is the stop that we are waiting for. They need those stops. They need to string those stops one after the other. Score is 60-38. 22 points, of course. One time the lead was as high as 27. Signs of life here for the Lady Spartan. And the score here will be nice. Valenzuela, she's blocked by Borja. Public display of rejection. Oh, we have a delay of game. Baseball pass on the way. It's with Soriano, bounce pass. Unselfish play, but unable to complete is Sagaino. All right, Valenzuela. Steal. Oh, a counter steal. And Thaler is all alone for the 2 points. $60-40. 60-40. A pair of nice round numbers on your scoreboard. Borja against Araha. Borja to Vanji at the post. There's a size mismatch. Sagaino short. Rebound Araha. Araha will run. Araha applying the brakes. Ala to the post. Batnag, turn around, and Batnag draws the foul from Dory. And Dory says sorry for that foul. Okay, you don't need to be sorry, Dory. At the line, Jeline Batnag. And so far, Batnag is 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Yes, this is her 4th attempt of the game. 0 of 4. Score remains 60-40. Last 2 minutes, and the last 2 minutes are brought to you by Converge. Thank you very much, Converge, for supporting the WNBL 2022. That's right. If you want internet, contact Converge. Go. Again, the defense of Borja is so pesky. And that's a compliment. Thaler. Foul is called on Sagaino. I like this matchup about Sagaino versus Thaler. On your screen, Coach Iris Isip. Of course, thank you very much to Spalding, our official basketball, Gatorade, our official sports drink, Surge Fitness and Lifestyle Plus, and of course, Kruberg, our official footwear. And of course, after this game, we will announce our best player. Our best player will receive gift items from our sponsors, especially Surge Fitness and Lifestyle and Kruberg. Of course, your guess is as good as mine. So many candidates today for our best player. So many candidates played very well for both teams. And I guess we will just decide after the final buzzer who will be the lucky recipient of these gift items from our sponsors. Oh. Sagaino is down. And, you know, despite... Ow! You know what? Even that slow motion replay, even that slow motion replay is painful. How much more in live action? And Sagaino converts. It looks like she's okay after that collision with Neff. Let's see if Neff is okay. All right, Valenzuela. Block by Borja. Borja's doing a little bit of everything, huh? Starting her case for best player. I like the smile on Sagaino. And we'll be back for more of your WNBL. Stay with us, please. Name Socorro. You know why? Because that's also the name of my kid sister. Yep. My kid sister, Socorro. Alright, go. To Adaha for 3. Yes! So they will try to trim down, make the final gap more respectable, especially when you read it in tomorrow's newspapers, like in Bulgar. Of course, if you want to read the newspaper for NBL, WNBL, NBL Youth News, you can read Bulgar. 10 pesos only at your newsstands. So we're just waiting for the final score. It's a 1 game for the Army Lady Battalion, and Quezon with the review says the ball will go the way of Quezon. Araha, nope. And up to the last second, Army is playing defense. And not just ordinary defense, tight defense. As if they're the ones behind. Allies open. No. And the horn sounds to confirm our winners. Congratulations to the Philippine Army Lady Battalion, victorious over the Stan Quezon Lady Spartan 62-45. We will wrap up this game, break it down, introduce our best player after this commercial break. And stay tuned for all those activities after this commercial break. You are watching the 2022 WNBL. Of our final result, 62-45, a win for the Philippine Army Lady Battalion over the very game Stan Quezon Lady Spartan. Of course, our Surge Fitness and Lifestyle best player of the game, no other than number 6 of the Philippine Army, Vanji Soriano. No, great all-around performance on offense and defense for Vanji. Of course, Vanji, first question ko sa iyo. Syempre, you did a little bit of everything, no? You were scoring, you were passing the ball around, ikaw yung playmaker. Sabi ko nga, ikaw ay parang point forward. So, masasabi natin, you are trying to take over yung role na ginagampanan ni na yung mga teammates mo, sina Janine Pontejo, sina Chaka Binbin, who are right now in the SEA Games. Before they left for the SEA Games, wala ba silang bilin sa'yo?
Actually, nagsasabi naman sila na kailangan namin mag-double effort or triple effort kasi syempre yung dalawang main na superstar namin is wala. So, kailangan namin magtulungan lahat ng players, magtiwala sa team tsaka sa teammates namin para at least kahit wala sila, magampanan namin yung role namin sa team at tsaka kailangan namin kasing manalo. Kaya kailangan dapat namin sabihin sa sarili naman na kahit wala sila, kaya naming manalo.
Gano'ng kadesidido yung team, gano'ng kayo motivated na, to end your 5-game losing streak today para naman positive kayo entering the semifinals?
Lagi lang namin sinasabi sa aming teammates na lahat ng kailangan pagkakataon, mapatira man namin, ma-shoot man yan o hindi, kailangan namin dumipensa. So, kailangan namin bumax out, pag na-rebound namin, tira agad, footback agad.
Alright, there you have it, our Surge Fitness and Lifestyle best player of the game, Vanji Soriano. Of course, as our best player, Vanji will receive gift items from our sponsors, Surge Fitness and Lifestyle, Kruberg. Of course, Vanji, ito yung pagkataon mo na magpasalamat sa lahat ng mga sumusuport at nagmamahal sa iyo, lalo na yung matubulong sa iyong basketball journey.
Yun po. Nagpapasalamat po kami sa aming Commander General ng Philippine Army, si General Browner po, and then yung Commander ng IMCOM, si General Lalakin po, and then Commander IMCOM po, Sir Lalakin, and then Commander Support Group po, Sir Pompa, and then kay Colonel Makasait, and then sa aming mga Director po, sa mga SSC po, si Colonel Gabon po, si Colonel Pardillo, Colonel Rivera, and then sa aming napakagandang deputy po namin, si Ma'am pan po. And then ako po si Vanji C. Soriano ng Lady Battalion WNBL, ang tunay na liga ng atletang Pilipina. Ayun po.
There you have it again, our Surge Fitness and Lifestyle best player of the game, Vanji Soriano of the Philippine Army Lady Battalion. Of course, Vanji, she was part of almost all the highlights in this game. And like what I said, that first quarter was a battle. It was war. They were battling toe-to-toe, the Lady Spartan and the Lady Battalion. Of course, Julina Go keeping the Spartan alive, or Gretchen Roque. Look at the intensity on the face of Gretchen Roque. Spartan hanging on to a 1-point lead, 20-19 after 10 minutes. And now here is where the floodgates burst wide open. The defense of Army just limiting the Lady Spartan to 0 points through the first 9 minutes. It took 9 minutes for Quezon to score. That's why Army pulled away 37-22, and after that it has been an all-Army show. And like what I said, Vanji has been part of all those highlights, either scoring or assisting. Of course, Lalaine Flormata simply lording it over inside, 50-28 rather, after 3. And now here's the icing on the cake, as everybody now has just picked up a page from the good play of our best player, Vanji Soriano. And there you have it, our final score again, 62-45. But wait, there's more. We've got one more game coming up to end the elimination round. It's going to be the Go for Gold Navy Lady Sailors against the league-leading Taguig Lady Generals, and we'll bring that game to you in its entirety after this commercial break. Stay with us. You are watching the 2022 Women's National Basketball League.